like I mentioned before, we're going to utilize our blankets and our straps for sure, almost right away. So go ahead and grab those things and we'll start in a seated position. Okay, so sitting up onto something, so you can lift your hips up a little bit. And I'm actually gonna sit on a block tonight. Your blanket you can prepare in a little roll, like a long cylinder, skinny-ish. This is then gonna end up going underneath our back later, right up here, okay? And I'm gonna start seated on this block. You can sit on a blanket, a pillow. If you have blocks, cool, try it out, sit on that. You can cross your ankles here, roll your shoulders a couple times, and start to feel your chest lift in front of you. So kind of puffing your sternum out in front of you in a way. But notice if you're really squeezing your shoulder blades back. So just relax through your shoulders and relax through the elbows and your hands. And then bring your chin in towards your chest just ever so slightly. So in a way you can feel like you're embracing this double chin. But feel the back of your neck get really long, and then feel this energy line through the back of your neck reaching all the way up and out through the crown of your head. So you feel this really long line of energy now, not only coming up from the crown of the head, but lengthening down the spine towards your tailbone. And you can feel your tailbone kind of root underneath you right into whatever base below you. Then allow your eyes to close here. And we'll just start like we do, connecting with our breath. So without really thinking twice about it, just take a nice deep inhale and fill as full as you possibly can get. Hold the breath at the top. And then with an open mouth exhale, just relax into that breath out. Enjoy it. And then push a little bit more air out of the body, lengthening the exhale. And then inhale again. Just fill all the way up, doesn't matter where the breath goes, just start to feel the breath in a way lengthening your spine so you can feel a little more pull up through the crown of the head. Hold the breath at the top. And then very gently and effortlessly open mouth exhale. And just relax through your shoulders, your neck, through your hips. And get a little more air out, and then another full breath in. Fill in the belly, fill into the side of your ribs, up into your chest. Feel the breath pull up into your throat and your head. Hold it at the top. Relax your shoulders. Keep this height in your spine. Open mouth exhale. And then engage into your core muscles to push more air out of your body. But you're stabilizing the length of your spine. We're going to do 2 more breaths. Fill all the way up. Fill the belly, the ribs, your chest, your throat. Hold the breath at the top again. This time, sip up a little more air inside. Relax the shoulders. Open mouth exhale. Enjoy it, and then work. Engage your belly. Feel the ribs pulling and really expel that stale air out, and then last full breath. Belly pushes up first. Then you feel the breath rising through your body to your belly and up into your heart and your throat, up through the crown of your head and up. Hold it. Open mouth exhale. Get it all out. Push it out. Get even more empty than you think you can get, and then seal your lips, let breath come in naturally. And then empty you out whenever it feels good. And then start to relax around the outer edges of your body here. Feel your eyebrows and your eyelids soften over the eyeballs. In the way, feel your eyeballs kind of sinking in their sockets. Feel the cheeks relax and heavy down to the bottom jaw. Feel the tongue relax inside the mouth. Feel this release through the neck and down and heavy through your shoulders and through the arms, and feeling the weight of your hands resting onto your body. And just start to relax a little more into the base of your hips and feel yourself sink ever so slightly deeper against that support. Feel the base of your feet or the outer edges of your feet where they meet the mat. And observe those connection points of where your body is touching the earth. Feel really heavy at all of those little points. Exhale all of your air out of the body. And then with your inhale, feel all the way up and grow really tall through your whole body, rooting from your tailbone up the spine. Hold the breath at the top. And then an open mouth exhale and just sigh it out. At the corners of your mouth, lift your ears, give yourself a big smile. And thank yourself for choosing to bring yourself to your mat this evening, taking time for you. You deserve this. It's precious. Let's bring our hands together right in front of our heart center and drop your head down so you're diving into your heart space. Take a moment here to set an intention for yourself. It can just be a word or a phrase. Your I am affirmation, maybe it's something that you have in your mind all the time. Maybe it's something that just popped up in your mind right now. Start to repeat this in the mind. Taking deeper breaths, bringing it inside and bringing a big smile on your face. And then with your exhale, release your hands. And then we'll lift the head back up, fluttering the eyes open. Beautiful. All right, let's come onto our seat. Get any of the support out from underneath you, and then we're gonna bring this blanket into the party. All right, so my blanket unraveled. So here we go. My blanket, I'm gonna fold in half. So it's kind of like a rectangle, and then I'm gonna roll it. Kind of skinny, right? And this could be, if you have a half foam roller or Jenna, that like foamy thing that you showed us last night, you could use that for sure. Or just use a blanket. And then we're gonna have our strap handy. So we're gonna lay down, so have this handy so you don't have to lift up for it again. And then as we're laying down here, I want you to have the heel of your hand, so that little wrist part pushing to the back of the mat, so your fingers are pointing towards your seat. Let your elbows go back, and you're gonna bring this blanket right at, ladies, the bra line, but technically or anatomically right at the bottom of your shoulder blades. So right at the middle of your back, right? Kind of where your rib line almost separates, right? Where your ribs separate from your sternum. Lay on back, right? It might be intense at first, so notice if your lower back is tensing and your hips are lifting. Take a deep breath and then slowly relax your lower back down, right? Rest the tailbone and your sacrum. Let your arms open out to a T, or you can cactus T them like goalposts. And then you can do whatever you want with your legs. Your knees can stay bent, feet on the floor, or let your knees go wide and bring the bottoms of your feet together for like 3 deep breaths and really be present with breath here. Or you can bring your knees together and your feet go wide. Or lastly, let your legs go long, right? And just relax them completely so you feel the lower half of your body just completely ease, right? And now we're really opening up in towards our sternum and our chest and our respiratory system. So take a nice deep breath in and flare your ribs as wide as you can possibly get them. Hold your breath at the top, sip up more air and fill up right into your outer ribs. And then open mouth, exhale, and just completely relax. Squeeze the air out of your body, feel your core engage. And then inhale again, push your belly up. Fill up into your ribs and feel the breath lift into your chest, rising through your sternum, through your torso. And then an open mouth exhale and relax everything and feel your ribs come closer together as your lungs deflate. We're gonna do that one more time, big breath. Flare your ribs as big as you can. Feel the skin stretching in between. And then exhale, open mouth. Now just let breath be passive here. Notice where your mind drifts to and maybe start to immediately bring your awareness back to your intention. This can be your anchor, if you will. So a mindful practice, just finding one point of focus to bring your awareness back to when you notice that it's wandered. Right? Very simple. Maybe that can be your intention. Just bringing you back to this moment. Now we're just going to bend our knees wherever you are, bring your feet to the floor, and then bring your right arm reaching all the way back behind you and roll over onto that right rib cage. Bring your left hand in front of you and slowly push yourself up. Take your time here. Now you're going to slide this blanket out off of the mat, okay? And you're going to lay back down onto your right side and roll back onto your back. Knees are still bent, feet are on the floor. Let's reach for your strap. And then before you bring the strap in, just let it open up or across your chest and hold onto your knees and give yourself a little squeeze. Now bring your palms right on top of your kneecaps so your fingertips graze the top of your shins. And inhale, push your knees away from you so your arms go straight, but you're holding your knees. Exhale and bend or bring the knees into your chest, bend your elbows. Inhale, straighten the arms. Fill up as much as you can, and then exhale, squeeze it in. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Good, okay, now we can straighten those legs up. Loop the bottoms of your feet right underneath your toes and above your arch. So it's the biggest surface area of your feet. Your heels are reaching up, and then start to pull your hands down towards the floor so then you can Lift your shoulders up, tuck your shoulder blades under you and relax your shoulders there. Elbows are kind of just soft by your ribs. And then start to activate your legs. So lift up through your heels. Start to gently bring your toes towards your face and very slightly start to pull your feet towards your face. Now notice if your tailbone is just like lifting off, right? So start to root your lower back and your sacrum, and your tailbone tries to reach down towards the floor. And simultaneously your heels are reaching up. So there's this counter rooting. Tailbone down, heels up, feet flex to your face. Your legs are engaged here, so you're stabilizing around your knee joints and your ankle joints, right? Rather than your thighs being really soft. Keep breathing here and start to feel the lower belly right beneath your navel push down into your lower back as you exhale. So try to almost flatten your lower spine, if you will. And then feel your chin come towards your chest, so your neck is long. Keep breathing, another breath. Good, and then soften the pull on the strap. Good. If you want, keep your hands there or your legs there and just shake out your hands for a sec, right? Because your hands are going to start to cramp holding that. Left leg will go long now onto the floor. Toes are up, and then still hold on to this right leg or your straps, keeping the right leg up. Heels reaching up. Now push through the bottom of your left foot. And feel like I could stand on your left thigh. Push your hamstring on your left leg down to the floor. So that leg is rooted. And then your right heel is reaching up. Your thigh is still nice and strong. Deeper breaths. Every exhale, engage that lower belly, pushing against your low spine and pull gently on the strap, pulling this leg closer. 2 more full deep breaths here. Soften your facial muscles. Try to relax through your shoulders and your neck. Good, and then slowly soften that pull. Grab both straps with your right hand. Left hand can go onto your left hip here to keep that side rooted. Now, again, reach through your right heel. Slowly start to drop your right leg open out to the right. And soften your grip on that strap so your elbow can come down. Your right elbow can meet the floor and it acts like a little kickstand. Now, only go as far out to the right as to keep your entire left side of your body, the back side of your left body on the floor, including your left glute, your left hip, your left heel, calf, even your hamstrings trying to press down. Your left kidney, right, in the lower left side back is rooting down as well. Shoulder blade pushing, even your elbow and upper tricep. Good, and then simultaneously your right heel is reaching out. Not only is it reaching out, your toes are flexed to your face and you're gently pulling on that foot. Take 1 more breath. Soften your face as you exhale. Engage your core and lift that leg back up. Good. Now grab both straps with your left hand. Reach your right arm out to a T and roll. Allow yourself to roll all the way over on this left hip as far as feels comfortable for you. Your right shoulder may lift and this arm may lift too, so that's totally fine. Take a nice deep breath in. Flare your right rib cage, and as you exhale, try to pull this right hand down just gently, right shoulder blade down as well. Good, so you're finding this rooted sensation on the right side of your body. And then you start to reach through your right heel, again, out towards the left side. Gaze over at your right hand, so you're bringing yourself in a rotation here, and you're completing the twist through your neck. Take 2 more full breaths. It's hard to breathe in a twist. So flare your rib cage, bring your breath right into your bottom rib cage. And as you exhale, engage your belly and feel that upper back press down. And then with your inhale, lift that leg back up. Woo, let's bend that knee. Let it go long next to the left leg, hands by your side, and just pause for a moment. Notice the difference that your left and right side legs feel. Right, does one leg feel a little longer, a little tingly, a little warm? It's weird. Sense of proprioception there, my friends. Hey, strap under your left foot now. Reach that leg up. Activate your right leg, the leg on the floor, right? Your right toes are pointing up to the ceiling. You're reaching out through that heel. Your hamstrings pushing down to the floor, right? You even feel this right hip root down. Now, both hands are grabbing your strap. You're tucking your shoulders underneath you, so you're really broad across your chest, the back of your neck super long. You're gently starting to pull this left leg towards you. So you can utilize your breath to guide you through these deep stretches. Just inhale into the sensation you feel as deeply as you can, right? So you're bringing a lot of oxygen into your blood. And then exhale, try to relax something somewhere, but among the effort that you're needing to do the pose. And so your eyes can get heavy in their sockets, the back of your skull can get really heavy, or the muscles around your neck and jaw. There's no reason for those muscles to be turned on right now, so you can just utilize that sense of release as you exhale in those areas, but then simultaneously, you're talking to your whole nervous system. So with that relaxed exhale, your nervous system is responding in a positive way to let you stretch a little deeper. And then we'll slowly lift back up. Grab both straps with your left hand onto your right hip. Remember, this whole right side body stays rooted as you can get. Reach out through that left heel and simultaneously let it open out to the left, but pull on the straps. You're keeping your toes trying to pull towards your face. The moment this right side is lifting, right, you've opened up too far. So just lift that leg back up to root your whole right side. Right shoulder blade, right upper tricep, your hip. And you reach out through that left heel and breathe. Remember softness as you exhale. Relaxing your jaw and the tongue inside your mouth. Get another full breath. And then lift back up, grab both straps with your right hand, roll on over, my friends, all the way onto that right hip. So let your right leg go relaxed. Left arm opens out to a T, look over at that left hand. Take a full breath into the left rib cage, flare it. Exhale, root that left shoulder blade down. Keep reaching through that left heel. Good, relax the face. Try to relax the shoulders where you can. Good, let's do 2 more breaths here. Talk to your nervous system. Talk to your body through your breath. And then we'll lift back up. Let that leg go, let that strap go. Hang out for a second, mini Shavasana, just for 1 deep breath. Open mouth, exhale. Good, bend your knees. Bring both knees in, rock side to side, left to right. Okay. Now bring your hands on your inner thighs, half straddle. Just continue rocking a little side to side. Perfect. Bring your knees back in, hold on to your kneecaps, and do big circles with your knees together. So there's a little pressure on your sacrum here. And then go in the opposite direction. Good. And then we're gonna rock and roll. Hands behind your thighs, lift your feet up towards your head, and with momentum, pull up. Continue rocking up and down the length of your spine, right? So we rock left and right, now we can rock up and down. Keep your core nice and tight, helping you to lift all the way up and feel your chest lift as well. We'll do 1 more here. And then land in your boat pose, your Navasana. So your calves can go parallel to the floor. You can hold on behind your thighs, pull your chest close. Arms can extend forward here. Whenever you want, there's another option, bring your hands behind your back, right? To help you lift your heart forward and keep your core tight. Let's do 3 breaths just right here. And we're gonna just add a little layer, no big deal. Soften your face, another breath. Maybe smile, think about your intention. Good. Okay, now next inhale, extend your legs forward and lean back just slightly. Exhale, bend your knees and pull your chest close. Inhale and extend. Exhale, bend and pull. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do 5 more. You've got it. Soften your facial muscles. Don't overthink it. No big deal. It's only like 2 more. Maybe 1 more. Okay, and cross your legs. Woo, we're done. Inhale your arms all the way up. And fold forward over your legs. Start to inch your hips back just ever so slightly, left to right, left to right. Take a deep breath and try to lift your heart to the horizon. So you lengthen your spine and fold as you exhale. Let your head go really heavy here. Maybe rock your head left to right as well. Now as you exhale, try to pull your belly in. So squeeze your core, engage your navel in towards your low back. And feel that push against your lower spine to create a little more stretch. Okay, good, and then slowly come all the way up. Sweep your legs out to the side and we're gonna come to child's pose. Knees are gonna go nice and wide, big toes touch, hips to your heels. Reach your arms forward and rest your forehead. Now start to open your fingers nice and wide, press into your hands, push your hips back towards those heels a little bit. Rock your forehead side to side. Another big breath. And then step your hands towards your body. Come to sit up on your knees. Tops of your feet are on the floor. Your toes are touching, knees are touching, and we're just sitting in hero's pose. Now we're gonna work on our arms a little bit. So grab your strap, have that handy. We're gonna open our arms out to a T to start. Okay, and we're gonna start with eagle arms. So your right arm is gonna come underneath the left. I'm gonna mirror you. Your right under the left. Cross high above your elbows and bend that right elbow. Then flip your left palm to face the right side and rotate, trying to get your palms to touch, eagle arms. Now, lift your elbows up high as your shoulders. Roll your shoulders back and down the back body and feel that line of energy pull up through your fingers as your hands pull away from your face. And then again, your neck is gonna go long, so feel your chin pull back. The back of your neck goes up towards the crown of your head, but your shoulders and your shoulder blades are pulling down. So there's this counter reach, right? Counter stretch. Deep rounds of breath in between your shoulders. And if you easily have this wrap, great. Squeeze your arms as much as you can so you're engaging those muscles and you're breathing against them. If this is really tricky, just bring the backs of your hands together, right? Backs of your forearms. Or you can always choose to hug yourself here. Take one more full round of breath in. And then exhale, unravel your arms, open your arms so wide, flip your palms down and interlace your fingers behind the back. Squeeze your shoulder blades behind you, lift your hands, take a deep round of breath in right here, lift your arms. And as you exhale, release your hands. Scoop them up out to a T. Now your left arm is gonna come underneath the right. Cross, bend that left arm, elbow. Flip your right hand towards the left and wrap. Trying to get your palms to touch or backs of your hands to touch, or hug yourself with the opposite elbow on top. Okay, if you have it, roll the shoulders back and down wherever you are. Lift the elbows up high. Good, feel your chin pull in so the neck grows long. Deep breaths right into your upper back. Engage into your front ribs and your core as you exhale, right, so you're keeping that height. Squeeze your arms even more, even more, even more. Take a breath. And then exhale, unravel. Open them nice and wide, reach out to a T and back, and then flip your palms down, interlace behind your back, opposite clasp. Squeeze, open your heart, deep breath. And release your hands. Open them wide. Now, we are going to use our strap. So grab your strap with your right hand. Okay, I'm gonna mirror you, yes. So right hand, bring that strap behind your back. Now, bring your left hand out and flip your palm behind you. Reach the back of your hand to touch your lower back and see if you can grab that strap. Okay? So your right hand is bent, right? Your right hand's on top. So from here, you're starting to feel an external rotation with your right shoulder and an internal rotation with your left shoulder. Now, if you have that strap, try to walk your fingers towards each other. Have a bit of tension in that strap so you can feel a stretch through your shoulders and take 3 full breaths here. Deep rounds of breath in and out. Try to soften your face as you exhale. Huge stretch on the shoulders here. Good. Another big breath. And as you exhale, soften your grip. Release your hands all the way down. Shake out your arms. Wiggle and jiggle. Good. Now grab your strap with your left hand. Lift it up, bring it behind you. Right arm goes out. Flip your palm behind. Bring the back of your right hand to touch your upper mid-back or mid-back. And then try to walk your hands down that strap. Maybe for your fingers to touch. Maybe your fingers clasp and you pull. Maybe there's just tension in that strap and there's a distance between your fists. Wherever you are, find a little bit of tension, feel a little bit of stretch, nothing too crazy and strenuous. And then deep breaths right into the sensations that you feel. Softening your facial muscles. Good. One more full breath. Okay, slowly release. Release that strap off to the side. Open your arms out nice and wide, and then relax the arms. Okay, now this time, let's see, we're going to bum, 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 bum. Oh, reverse prayer. So now we're gonna bring our palms together behind us, facing those fingers down. Slowly, you're gonna bring your fingers to face your lower back, trying to bring the outer pinky edge of your hands against your back body. Reverse prayer here, big internal rotation for your shoulders. Take a nice deep breath in. Try to engage your core, pull your navel in. Feel your heart pull forward in front of you. Chin pulls into the throat. One more deep breath. And then slowly reverse that. Feel the hands push away. Shake out those hands and fingers. Scoop your arms all the way up. Interlace your fingers. Slip the palms up. And then round your spine. Push your palms forward, chin to your chest. Good. Inhale, come all the way up. Release your arms all the way down. Good. Shake it out. Okay, we're gonna come into tabletop. Right into our first downward facing dog. So from your tabletop, just curl your toes, lift your hips up. Fingers are spread super wide. Relax your head through your arms. And start to pedal out your feet. So you're just walking your dog, right? Just lifting your heels, pushing one heel down as the other heel lifts. Relax really heavily through your head and the neck. Maybe flutter out your lips with a horse breath. It's a cooling breath as well, right? A little vibration in mind. Take a nice deep breath right here, and then slowly we'll find stillness in your downward facing dog as you exhale. Couple breaths, maybe a little micro bend into your knees, hips reaching up higher. Take one more here and relax your head really heavy as you exhale. Good, slowly shift forward to your plank pose. So you can round your back, come forward, find your plank. Deep round your breath. Engage your core here as you hold it. Your heels are pushing to the back of the mat, crown of the head's forward. Back of your head is pushing up to the ceiling again, so your neck is long. Take another deep round of breath. And then bend your knees, push your chest towards your thighs, lift your hips, downward facing dog. One more full breath here. Sigh it out. And then shift forward back to your plank pose. This time, exhale, drop your knees down. Move your hips back, flip your tailbone up behind you, and then let your heart drop right between your thumbs. Elbows touch your ribs. Inhale, pull forward, dropping your hips low, and lift your hands into an easy cobra. Feet are on the floor. Exhale, lower back down, stay here. Keep your hands right underneath your shoulders, elbows squeeze in, shoulder blades roll back, and then inhale, lift. Hands on the floor, feeling your hands tracking back and your heart pulling forward. Exhale, lower back down. Good. Now this time, a cobra pose again. Elbows in, lift your heart. This time, press to the tops of your feet, maybe lift your thighs. And then lower all the way back to your belly. Good. Curl your toes, push back to the knees, pause here. Hips push down to your heels. With curled toes underneath you, move a little side to side. Relax your head heavy. Start to squeeze that lower belly in with your exhale. Good, and then we're gonna lift up just slightly. Plant your hands down, keep those toes curled and lift your knees so your shins are hovering above the floor. Engage into your core here. Relax your head and start to push your chest towards your thighs. So your arms are long. You're feeling this nice long line of energy from your wrists all the way through your hips. Deeper breath. Engage your lower belly as you exhale, and then inhale, shoot your hips up. Little bend in your knees, and then slowly heels drop to the floor. Take one more breath, and then sigh it out. Shift forward back to your plank pose. Find your plank pose. This time we'll do full chaturanga. Adjust your stance. As you inhale, push your body weight forward. As you exhale, bend the elbows. Bring them in towards your body. Good. Lower all the way to the belly. Inhale, right away, cobra pose or pressing to your upward facing dog. From here, engage your lower belly. Untuck your toes and lift your hips up and back. Beautiful work. Take a deep breath. Relax your head as you exhale. Maybe sigh it out. Two more. One more big breath. If you want, open up your mouth, stick your tongue out, roar like a lion. That's my favorite. Bend your knees now, gaze at your hands. You can take a big step or hop forward or walk. Inhale, lift halfway, hands on your shins, long flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Two more times, half forward fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Keeping your weight neutral between your heels and toes, pause here. Engage your belly, feel your front ribs pull in, and you're kind of puffing up in that lower mid-back, right? Or the mid-back, I should say, not quite the lower. Feel your tailbone pull towards the back of the room, and the crown of your head reach forward. Take one more deep round of breath in, and then fold as you exhale. Let your knees bend a little more deeply, relax your head, shake yes and no. And then slowly push away from the floor and roll all the way up. Letting your arms be relaxed. Roll the shoulders up as the head lifts. Scoop your arms up with a big breath. Hands to your heart as you exhale. Full breath here. And then release your hands. Let's interlace them behind our back. Bend your knees, open up your heart. Exhale, fold forward all the way down. Let your head be heavy. Feel your shoulder blades squeeze behind you and your fists pull up to the ceiling. Relax your head more, nod yes and no. Relax your jaw and tongue. Squeeze your lower belly in as you exhale. One more breath. And then hands to your lower back before you release the clasp. Trace the hands down the backs of your legs. Inhale, lift them up the front of your shins, half forward fold. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, plank pose. Take a flow. Exhale, lowering either your knees first or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or your cobra, your easy cobra. And then we'll meet in our downward facing dog. Take a deep breath here. Sigh it out as you exhale. Bend your knees, look at your hands, come forward. Stepping or hopping or walking. Inhale, half forward fold. Longest back. Exhale, fold forward. Come to standing, take your time or however you want to rise. Reach your arms up. Hands to your heart, exhale. Hands down, inhale, reach out and up. Open your arms out wide to a T, bend your knees, hips back, heart forward. Hands meet your feet, head heavy. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, opposite leg may be leading you. Take a breath. Exhale, choose to flow however you want to. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath here. Sigh it out. Right away, bend your knees, look at your hands, maybe hop. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach out to a T and they lift you up. Palms meeting, hands to your heart. Think about your intention and take a full breath. Open mouth, exhale, release your hands. Right away, arms come out to it, arc by your ears, palms face each other. Bend your knees, sink your hips low. Weight goes in your heels. Knees are together, toes are touching, maybe a little space in your heels. Feel your lower belly push against that low back again. Feeling your tailbone grow a little longer. Feeling that little mid back pressing, puffing out. Take a breath. Exhale, fold forward all the way. Inhale, lift halfway, long half fold. Exhale, plant your hands, left leg goes back. Swivel that heel down to the floor. Then we're finding warrior two legs. As you inhale, sweep your arms up. Left arm leading the way. And then bend that right knee. Perfect. Deep rounds of breath here. I'm gonna face you. So we want our right knee right over the ankle. Left leg is long and strong. Engage through that thigh muscle. You can feel your shin and the left leg push forward just a little bit to have a little engagement, right? It bends your knee just slightly, but it helps you to engage around your knee joint. Now, arms are long and strong. Shoulders are rolling down. Perfect. Don't hesitate to kind of sink a little deeper into this front knee as you're staying here for a little bit. Use your breath. You can gaze forward over your right fingers. Soften your jaw, soften your gaze. Good. And then we'll reverse the warrior. So right palm is gonna flip up, reach forward, keep your legs where they are. Just lift the right arm and start to lean back a little. Left hand lands onto that left thigh very gently. Or back of your left hand can come to your lower back. Maybe wrapping around to touch your right thigh. And then keeping that nice crease in your right hip, root from there. And then breathe up through the right arm, activating through the elbow. Reach back as you exhale. Your gaze can go up or it can go down and keep breathing. 2 more breaths. 1 more. And then inhale, come back, warrior 2, beautiful. Take a full breath, relax your shoulders. Good, shift forward. Right elbow touches your thigh, left arm comes all the way up. Full round of breath, feel your heart open up in front of you, feel your hips push towards the left side of the mat. Another full breath in. And then feel that left hand pull you back up. Beautiful. Straighten your right leg, flip your right palm up, reverse your triangle pose, reaching all the way back. Good. Right away, come back with your arms. Shift this left foot in just slightly here. Now we're gonna find our tree pose, Trikonasana. So let's bring our hands to our hips. Feel this little tilt of your legs, or of your hips, I should say. Feel how your left hip can kind of pop out behind you, and you kind of create this crease in your right hip. And then notice how there's this tilt of your pelvis. So elongate your spine here. Let's even hold our rib cage. Start to bring your right shoulder on the bottom and your left shoulder on top. Shoulders rolling back, crown of the head long. You feel this long line that your spine is in. Keep your right leg strong here. Take another breath, elongate your heart forward, and then slowly tilt your torso down. You can straighten your right arm with the back of the hand onto your shin, inner shin. Feel your tailbone pull down towards that left heel. Your hips kind of push forward in front of you a little bit. And again, elongate your spine. Left arm can come up whenever you want. Another option is bringing that left hand behind your head and pushing your head into that hand, reaching them through your left elbow. Take 3 breaths wherever you are. Beautiful work, guys. Super strong. Feel the right shoulder underneath you roll back. Okay. Straighten your left arm. Inhale, pull all the way up. Beautiful. Exhale, bend that right knee. Inhale, straighten it. Rotate on that heel, so now you're pointing your toes towards the right side of your mat. Take a breath through the hips. Beautiful. Relax there. Take another breath. Lengthen your spine and fold forward. Wide-legged fold. Hands can come down wherever, right underneath your face, or they can hold onto your legs. You can also come into like a wide-legged down dog if you want, arms reaching forward. Or hands can walk between your legs to the wall or couch or whatever is behind you. Wherever you're going, start to relax your head heavy. Engage that lower belly, pressing your core towards the low back. Good, one more breath here. And then slowly walk back up. Rotate again on that right heel. Walk your hands right away over to that right leg. Perfect. Now, we're going to step that right foot out towards the edge of the mat. Hands on the floor. Shimmy that left foot back a little and drop that knee down. Untuck the toes. Take a deep breath. You're in a lizard pose now. Start to pull your heart forward. So you're again flattening the upper back. As you exhale, maybe bend the elbows or walk your hands forward. And try to start to dip your torso low a little bit. Deep breaths. Soften your face. Find some sort of ease among all of the effort here. Where can you relax? Maybe smile, trick your nervous system. Good, and then we're gonna come back up. Bring your left hand towards the outer edge of your mat. So like off of your mat. And then lean forward a little bit. Bend that left knee, push back up. Push out of this left hand, reach your right arm up, and reach back. Maybe for the heel, maybe for your toes. Good. Now keep pressing out of that left hand. You can choose to come onto the outer arch of your right foot, letting your right knee drop open. Start to gently pull this left foot closer. If you can't quite touch it, just reach. Keep breathing here. One more. You got it. Slowly release. Bring this right arm back over. Awesome job. Good. Now from here, bring your right hand on the outer edge of the right foot. Walk that right foot all the way to the left outer edge of the mat and drop your knee down towards the right. Now your right foot might come in towards your body a little bit here. You can curl the left toes with that knee, move that knee back. Now we're in pigeon pose. Left hip comes down. Take a deep breath, lift your heart up. Exhale, maybe come forward. You can bring your hands forward and come down onto your forearms. Whatever feels good for you. Let's do 3 breaths here. We're not gonna be here very long, so take advantage. Now this may be really tricky, maybe a little bit intense. So you can always choose to bring a pillow right underneath this right hip. You can also bring a blanket wedged right in between your legs here, or a block, right? Just finding some kind of cushion to literally support you. Just bring the floor up higher to you, that's all you're doing. Okay, now we're gonna come back up onto our hands. Here we go to curl the left toes. Plant your hands here, lift the left knee, push into your hands, lift that right leg up into a 3-legged dog, and then start lifting your right hip on top of your left. Feel your left heel push down here. So I had to move my foot forward a little bit. Push that left heel down, but feel the right knee pull higher. Do some circles with your right ankle. Good. And then now circle the right knee down towards your left. Open it back out and out. Good. And then reverse the rotation. Sweep it forward, out, up, and back. One more. Beautiful. Straighten the leg out. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath here. Sigh it out as you exhale. One more. All right, here we go to lift the left leg up, reach it up, and right away, bring that knee forward, plant the foot between your hands. Swivel your right heel down to the floor, cartwheel your right arm forward and up, let that pull you up, warrior two. Beautiful. Arms nice and wide and strong, right leg is strong, left leg is strong, bending, breathing, lengthening your spine taller, relaxing your shoulders again, maybe gazing over those left fingers. One more breath. Perfect. Left palm flips up. Keep your legs as strong as they are. Reach this left arm forward. Lift it up. Right hand can drop effortlessly on that right thigh. Left arm's reaching behind you. Or back of your right hand to the lower back, letting that elbow rest and shoulder relax. Or bring the left hand towards the upper left thigh. Keep breathing. Reach back as you exhale. One more. And then come back to your warrior two. Nice and strong. Reach that left arm forward. You've got it. Breathe through it. If you're feeling heat and energy, breathe into it, my friends. This is where mind is, where you can control, mind over matter, right? Where the mind is trying to trick you to come out of it, and you can breathe into it. Just take two more. Excellent. If you want to reach that right arm forward, go for it. And then lift the right arm back up. Push away from this left foot. Awesome. Exhale, rebend it. One more, push away. Left palm flips up, reverse your triangle. Reach back. Good, and then come back. Walk this right foot in just a smidgen. Now notice that tilt of those hippies. Right hip pops back. There's this crease in your left hip. And now we notice that tilt of our pelvis. So we elongate our spine and knee straightest line. Tailbone is lengthening towards that heel. Lower belly is pulling up to the chest. We keep this left side as straight as the right. Let's bring our hands on our ribs. Keep going. Keep going. Elongate from this crease. Elongate this side. Another breath. Left hand can elongate. Or arm. Little bend in that left knee. I was just locking it out. Engage those muscles. When you're ready, right arm can extend up. Triangle pose. Trikonasana. Full breath. Every inhale, breathe, lengthen your whole torso. Every exhale, engage your core. Feel right here. This right side waist. Engage. Pull here to help you lengthen on this left side. One more. I'm getting passionate, guys. And then slowly lift all the way back up. Woo! Let's reverse again. Reverse triangle. Awesome. Come back. Rebend this left knee. Push away. Rotate on that heel. Wide-legged stance. Maybe open wider. Now check out the alignment. You can find the alignment with your palms on top of your ankles. Take a deep breath. Exhale, fold forward. Hips move back, heart comes forward. All hands land wherever. Full breaths here. Let's do 3 more. Good. And then walk your hands back. Good. Let's walk back over to this left foot. Rotate those left toes forward. Rotate on this back toe. So your back heel lifts, right? Walk the left foot out to the edge of the mat. Take a breath. Drop your right knee down. Untuck your toes. Now we're in our lizard pose, right? Full runner breath. Elongate your spine. Pull upper back out of the hips. Slowly bend the elbows. Hands can come down. Engage the belly. Good. Now you can choose to stay here, right? Or we have the option to come back up. Right hand to the outer edge of your right, or the right side of your right. Lean into it. So you're taking your weight off of your kneecap. And then we bend the knee. Toes are pointed up. Push back out of this right hand, left arm extends up and back. Reaching for the inner foot, outer foot, toes, whatever. Press out of this right hand, feel your spine grow long. Exhale, slowly kind of rotate, pulling this left leg in. Deeper breath. One more. And release, left hand comes in. Now walk your left foot in all the way over to the right side of the mat. Drop that knee down. Good. Now you want to drop your right hip down. Sacrum back is parallel to the ceiling. Right knee comes back a little. We untuck those toes. Everything back here is one straight line. Take a full breath. Lift your heart forward. Exhale, pigeon pose. Walk those arms forward. Just 3 breaths. Not very long. Good. And then come on up. There we go. Curl those right toes, plant your hands, lift that right knee, push out of your hands to lift this left leg all the way up, maybe hop your right foot in a little. Keep this left knee bent, start to lift it up on top of the right, right heel pushes down, left knee presses up. Good, and then big circle, left knee comes down towards the right knee. We open it out and up, and then again. And then reverse, swoop it back, open, come close, one more. Good, three-legged dog, straighten out through that heel, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Sigh it out. Good, right away. Right leg lifts, knee to your nose, land the foot between your hands. Swivel the left heel down, cartwheel your arms up, warrior two. Perfect. Now, from here, let me tuck my shirt in. Finding your warrior two, left arm is gonna swoop down, swooping forward and up, and lift your back heel. So now you're in a lunge. Yes, take a breath. Hold it here, relax your shoulders, sink deeper. Now we're gonna come up to balance. Swoop this left leg forward, hands to your heart center. Beautiful. We're gonna extend our left leg forward here. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale and extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, exhale. Right hand to your hip. Peace fingers with your left hand. Reach for your left big toe. Now, push out of your standing leg. Try to grow tall, squeezing your left knee and out a little bit here. In a way, we're in like a happy baby or half happy baby. When you're ready, see if you can start to push your left heel forward. Your knee can stay bent. Keep pressing away from the standing leg, grow taller. Engage this lower belly. Maybe your left leg goes completely straight. Deep rounds of breath. Squeeze here. Remember, you can hold it wherever. Good. Now, slowly bend that knee. Release the foot, hands to your hip. Right hand on the outer left leg. Left arm up. Slowly, slowly, slowly twist. Deep breath here. Engage your belly, twist more. Feel your right hand push against this left thigh. Your left thigh pushes against that hand. Another big breath. Press away from the standing leg, grow taller. And then left hand swoops forward, both arms up. Extend this left leg. Bend the knee, push it back. Warrior three with your hands by your hips. Take a deep round of breath. Hold it as you exhale. Good. Woo, one more. And then bend that right knee, high lunge. Both arms come up with a big breath. Open up your heart, reach higher. Exhale, fold forward. Awesome. Right leg floats back. Three-legged dog. From here, shift forward. Find a three-legged plank pose. And then you can choose to drop that foot or hover it. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or your cobra. Downward facing dog. Full breath in. Sigh it out. Right away, left leg up. Bring that knee to your nose. Land the foot between your hands. Right foot swivels. Bend that left leg. Right arm reaches forward and up. Warrior two. Right away, right arm swoops forward and up. Right heel lifts, high lunge. Take a breath. Sink lower. Now, let's bring our right hand down by that right leg. Bring with momentum this right leg forward, right arm comes back up. Good. Deep breath here. Hold it as you exhale, engage your belly. Inhale, straighten that leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. One more. Hands to our heart. Beautiful job, guys. You've got it. Peace fingers on your right hand. Grab your right big toe. Squeeze this knee up and in. Lift your heart forward. Push away from that standing left leg. Tight tummy. Slowly, slowly, slowly start to push that right heel forward. Take your time. Notice if you're leaning back. Try to pull your heart right on top of your hips and keep pushing out of that standing leg. Right leg can go straight or as straight as you can get it. Take 2 breaths. Remember, squeeze into that belly. Shoulders rolling away from your ears. Rebend that knee. Release your hand, right hand to your hip. Left hand outer right thigh. Push into that leg. Hand or leg pushes back. Right arm up, full breath. Twist as you exhale. 3 breaths here. Inhale, length. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Last one, you got it. Twist it out. Right arm swoops down, both arms up, extend the right leg. Rebend the knee, push it back. Warrior three, hands wherever. By your hips or forward. Take another breath. Left knee bends, right foot meets the floor. Scoop those arms up, beautiful crescent lunge. Exhale, fold. Hands land down. Left leg floats back to a three-legged dog. Come forward to your three-legged plank. Choose to flow from here. Inhale, cobra your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Whew. 3 breaths, my friends. Beautiful work. Relax your head, shake it out. Lion's roar, whatever feels good. One more. Let it go. Good. Gaze at your hands. Maybe hop both of your feet to your outer wrists, or you can set them there. I'm gonna hop. Woo, nice wide feet, toes pointing away, low squat or our malasana. Palms meet here. Elbows are on your inner knees. I'm gonna do a little froggy walk over to you. Good. Roll the shoulders back, feel your heart pull forward. Thumbs kind of coming in towards your heart. And then again, lengthen through the back of your neck. Feel that chin pull in towards your throat. Feel the pull up and out through the crown of the head. Feel that navel pull in, so squeeze your belly as you exhale. One more. Good. Hands down, come onto your seat. Let your legs go long in front of you. Shake it out, shake it out. Tuck my shin back in. All right, now let's bend the right knee. Open that right knee out to the side, and the bottom of your foot comes high up your left thigh. Left leg is straight. Ankle, knee, and hip are in one straight line going forward. Right hand's in front of your right shin, left hand by your hip. Push into your hands to lift your spine. Face your heart to those left toes. Reach your right arm up with a deep breath. Keep this right hip rooted down. Simultaneously reach forward and fold. Maybe grab the outer edge of your left foot. Take a deep breath, lift your heart forward, flatten your upper back, bend that right elbow and pull your heart down. Now your left hand can kind of be out, away from your hip a little bit, helping you to almost find some grip. Start to squeeze your belly in and breathe into the whole right side of your body. As you exhale, root that right hip back down into the floor. One more. Release the foot or the leg, walk your hands back up. Good, lift this knee, bring it over the left thigh, bend your left knee, bringing your foot by your hip. Now your ankle of the left leg is on the outer edge of the hip. Root that right hip down. You can see my little dirty foot. Your right foot is on the floor, hands interlace around your right knee, lift your heart forward to that leg. And then your left arm's gonna wrap around your right leg. Right arm goes up, lengthening that side body, and release that hand down. Like a kickstand, push into the hand to lift your heart. Exhale, cinch your belly, start to twist. Now you can bring your left hand or your elbow right on that upper knee if you want, palm up. Full breaths. Try not to just force yourself here in this twist. Utilize the muscles of your body, your core to help you get in there. Good, and then counter twist. Both hands to the left side of your body. Drop your heart towards the floor, and then come back up. Let your legs go long. Shake them out. Good, now left knee bends. Drop that leg open. Sit all the way up, remove the bits. Left foot high up the right leg. Right ankle, knee, and hip in a straight line. Left hand in front of the shin on the floor, pressing, lengthening, heart facing that leg. Good. Deep breath, lift that left arm. Keep that left hip rooting down, energetically pushing into the floor, but keep reaching to this left hand. Face your left palm to the left and reach for the outer foot or your ankle or shin. Deep breath, lift your heart up. So pull your upper back out of the hips. Exhale, pull your heart forward. Let that left elbow bend. And again, root that left hip down energetically into the floor. Full breath into that left side. Elongate your breath. I can't express it more. Try to count, right? Try to reach your capacity here. Inhale and exhale longer. One more. Slowly come back up. Awesome, guys. Lift this left knee, bring that left foot on the outer edge of the right leg. Bend that right knee. Drop your left hip to the floor. So both of your sit bones, bottom of your hips are on the floor. You're not sitting on your ankle. Left foot down, hands interlace, lift your heart. Now our right arm wraps around that left knee. Lift the left arm up, twist, twist, twist. Left hand lands behind. Maybe your right elbow comes on the outer knee. We lift our heart up, lengthening the spine with a breath in, continuing to twist as you exhale. Deep breaths. Now if you have binds in your practice, there's an option for a bind here. You can just simply start by bringing the back of your left hand to the outer right hip, and then maybe try to swoop this right hand between your legs and see if you can grab your fingers. If you have it, pull it, lift your heart, lengthen, twist. Good, okay, now we can release both hands to the right hip, dip that heart low, come back up, release your legs. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. All right, feet down on your hips. Have enough room to lay down. Scoop those arms all the way up. Exhale, roll back all the way down. Knees to your chest. Rock side to side. Good. One more little stretch here for our hip flexors. Drop your feet down. Keep your feet wide and your knees together. Now drop both knees over to your right. Roll onto the outer right hip. Come on the inner arch of that left leg. Bring your right ankle up and on top of the left knee, pulling that leg down and elongate the left side of your body by reaching back through those left fingers. Reach forward through the left knee and back through the left fingers to elongate. Take a breath in and then relax. Good, and release. Right ankle comes down, lift those legs, left arm comes back down, feet are wide. Knees drop to the left. Oh yeah, that feels good. Left ankle lifts, lands on top of that right knee. Right arm extends all the way back behind you. And then you're energetically reaching in two directions. Forward through the right kneecap, back through the right fingers. Take a deep breath as you're reaching. And then exhale and relax. Good. And then come out of it. If you want to stay, stay. I don't know. Okay, bring both knees to go wide. Right hand on your belly, left hand on your heart. The bottoms of your feet are touching. Tuck your shoulders underneath you. Neck is long, relax your head. Take a deep breath in. Doesn't matter where the breath goes. Fill all the way up. Open mouth, exhale. And then squeeze that air out of the body. Get as empty as you possibly can. And then seal your lips, push your belly button up first, filling in. Filling the breath up into your ribs and letting it rise into your heart and your throat and your head. Hold it. Open mouth, exhale, deflate. And then let breath be passive and natural. Relax your jaw and your face. Let your body get a little heavier with every exhale. Now we can bring our knees back together, and we have two options. You can just come right into your Shavasana, letting your legs go long here, arms by your side, or you can choose to bring your legs up the wall or your couch, your seat, right? So that option is nice. Maybe you have that blanket. You can bring your blanket underneath your low back. I'm going to do this option. And so have that blanket kind of close to the wall. You're going to kind of sit closer to the wall than the blanket. Let your legs go all the way up, swooping your chest away. And then this rolled up blanket can kind of go in that little nook of the low back, right? So your hips drop past it towards the wall and your upper body is on the other half. Now finding your final resting pose, get there quick, close those eyes, and then let's exhale everything out of your body. Get really empty. Seal your lips and take the deepest breath in. Feel everything, hold it at the top, sip it up. Open mouth, exhale and relax. Let your breath be so natural so that there couldn't possibly be an ounce of effort at all during this pose. Feel your body resting against your mat. Feel the the weight of your exhale sink you deeper against your mat. Feels so heavy here. You could be just melting into a puddle. Sinking and being absorbed by this earth. The earth just soaking you up. Feel all of the muscles in your body relaxed. Your eyebrows, your eyes, jaw, shoulders and neck, lower back and your hips. Notice as your mind drifts and bring yourself back to your anchor, your intention. Just be here now. And we can slowly begin to deepen your breath. Begin to invite movement inside. So wriggling your fingers and your toes. Rocking your head and swallowing, maybe licking the lips. If your legs are up your couch or your wall, just bend your knees, roll over to your side. If you're on your back, you can do the same. And then keeping your eyes closed, we'll all meet in a seated position. Keeping our eyes closed along the way, trying to just connect with one less sense. Right? Removing the sense of sight and just tuning into touch, sound. Once you find that seat, roll your shoulders, lift your heart. Let's take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Fill all the way up. Hold the breath at the top. And with an open mouth, exhale it out. For a moment here, just observe the beautiful effects of your practice. And a smile come upon your face as you lift the corners of your mouth to your ears. Sit here with a sense of gratitude and pride and accomplishment for choosing to take this time to be with yourself. To hit pause on everything else and start on self-care. Priceless time and a true gift to your mind, your body, and your spirit. Something that only you can do for yourself. No one else knows what this practice is like for you, so it's personal. It's precious. Bring our palms together in front of our heart center and begin to rub your palms to generate heat and energy. And go faster and faster and faster and faster and feel the heat. Once you feel warmth, bring your warm palms to cup over your closed eyes, barely draping your hands over your face. Observe the darkness, maybe lots of color. Observe the heat and energy, and then take a nice deep breath in, absorbing that all inside. And slowly release your hands over the face and over your cheeks and jaw. Rest your palms again in front of your heart. Believe in yourself and do what you are supposed to. Appreciate yourself, enjoy yourself, and love yourself. From my heart to yours, my friends, namaste.